All right, we got the front end off of this thing, and I am gonna go ahead and do a taper roller steering bearing conversion because I just happen to have one. So, and it happens to fit. I do a lot of Hondas, so I have a lot of parts. And then looking at the forks where the rubber seals for the headlight brackets and stuff are, these things are just really rusted. I just happen to have an entire front end from another CB750 I have, but I do prefer the lowers, the condition of the lowers on that set of forks versus these. They don't look bad, but I feel the paint is going to be in better shape on the other ones. So I think what I'm going to do is just use this triple set because it's also in good shape, and then swap the uppers, swap the lowers around. You get what I'm saying here. But we'll do new fork seals. I'll clean up the headlight mounts and give a little polish on these things, and they'll be looking good. So just adding a little bit of time. But yeah, nice to have extra parts lying around. So I'm gonna get to work. We'll see how much of this fluid ends up on the floor. Probably a lot. Yeah. That thing's in there. Alright, while we have the front wheel off, I need to go ahead and put tires on this thing. So this bike, having the patina looking, looking old, I wanted it to remain kind of vintage looking, so the tires I chose for this thing are just some Duros. I'll link them in the description, but you guys surely know how to find them. I am making one change though, for two reasons. One, I like the look. So I've been working on sanding the rims, and they had rust, they're pitted, pitted a little bit, and I don't feel like shining them up or anything like that. So I'm actually going to paint just the rim section black. I like that look on these things, and if you don't like it, whatever, but in my eyes, if I ever do restore this bike, this is just sealing that metal and helping preserve it until I would have these wheels replated. So you got to think about that. But I'm going to go ahead and slap some paint on these things, and then we'll get the tire mounted once dry. Okay, just 3. Woo! Only 3 master links. I was worried before. Alright, that's going to do it for this one. We're going to be piecing together some episodes here and there, and I'm going to try to be making continual progress on this thing. So in this episode, obviously we did the forks, we did a little bit of polishing here, we did the steering bearings, we did the tires, we painted the wheels, we did the brakes. So all of the kind of like mechanical things we need to stop this thing and roll it down the road. So I do plan to eventually put some wheel bearings in this thing, but the kind of goal or the mission with this bike is right now just to kind of get it on the road, and then I'll leave myself like, you know, nice little weekend projects and things like that to do, kind of like a tinkering project, because I really don't have one of those. It's like usually just kind of like a whole in-depth thing, and you know, I kind of want just something to tinker on, and this is the perfect base for that. So I know the black rims, again, they're not going to be everybody's style, but I do feel I'm preserving the actual metal on the wheel, and I like the look of it. And this thing, so far, we still have no modifications on this thing that can't be undone. In the case of me restoring it down the road, I don't know. So that's, you know, that's down the road. We don't have to worry about it for right now. But anyway, I hope you guys like this one. The next video you're going to see is going to be the handlebar controls, the like swapping the bars around, doing some electronics, kind of getting all that set up. And the one after that, I'm going to make a dedicated video on doing some electrolysis on the fuel tank. So I want to make a nice dedicated video on that, show you guys my process, because it's not expensive, it's not dangerous, and it works well. And it's something you guys can definitely do at home to get some rust out of a fuel tank. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. Check out some other videos on the channel and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it, but I'm going to end it off here. And I hope you guys like this one and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.